Yo guys, what's up? Lucas XI Films / Cardboard Studio here. So one more time that justify that I messed up on the name of my channel. It should be Cardboard Studios, not Cardboard Surgeon. And just remember, the next time you search on my channel, if you're watching this video, make sure you search up Cardboard Studio. When I change my name, I'll make a video before I change my name, so you know that I officially changed my name to Cardboard Studio. Anyways, let's get back to the guns we're making today. This will be the second die of my channel. Last die we made is M870 sniper rifle, and check that out. It's pretty. I'm pretty sure you'll like it after you made it. Anyways, let's get started. So today we're going to make the M870 medium-sized shotgun. This model came from the Rainbow Six game, and I decided to make it because it looks pretty cool and pretty overpowered in the game. Just rush in with a recruit and like just blasting everyone in the face with a shotgun. Pretty awesome. Anyways, so in this game, in this build, we'll be making 7 parts to assemble this gun, from the barrel to the, I forgot what this is what's called, the body, the rail, the handle, and the stock. So the stock, I'm pretty sure you've seen this before. This is the M4 stock. So basically just making an M4 stock. You could use the same method of how to make the M4 stock and make a M4 yourself. So yeah, make sure one more thing before we get started. If you have any creations on cardboard, send me to the link of my YouTube channel and my link down below in the description. So yeah, so look at XI Films, Cardboard Studios, put up a good sound, warm on your hot glue gun. Let's get started on the M870. Okay, so for the body part, the length of the body will be 18 centimeters for my gun. You don't have to follow my rule, like my measurements, but I'm just doing what I feel like. And the angle here will be about like 180. As I hear, sir, that's not 180. I messed up. Anyways, so from this point to this point here will be 5 centimeters. From this point to this point will be another 5 centimeters. So basically, from that point to that point is all like 10 centimeters. And here and here will be both 1.5 centimeters. Here will be 2 centimeters, and here will be 3.5 centimeters, and here will be like a 85 angle. And from here to here will be 3-4 centimeters. So you want to you can see this line right here, on top of my bottom line. It's gonna be like about a little bit like a 0.5 centimeters, maybe something like that. I'm not really sure. And that will be like our fold line. We're gonna fold inside. This down here is like a like a angled, like a soft edge. And I'll show you what I mean by that later. We'll make the gun. And the angles here, I'll draw later. I'll draw a line when I mean it. It's like draw a line right here. Also gonna be like a bend inside. Actually, no, that part won't be bent in. It won't be bent in. I'm sorry. And just referring to my picture here. Anyways, so cut this out and make sure you cut this line to that line. We'll be needing that piece later, but right now we're just gonna be focused on making this part of the gun. After cutting that part out, we should begin something look like this. And then after we made this piece, we want to flip on the other side. And make sure instead of the front going this side, you want to make sure the front goes to that side and trace this whole thing again. Basically just making like a mirror of this. After mirroring both pieces, you should begin something look like this. 2 pieces. And then you want to make sure the folding line is the exact same measurement and exact same length. After that, you want to cut the back piece. And you should be getting 2 pieces of look like this. Okay, so now on the back of each piece of the body, you're going to draw exactly where the folding line is and cut it with a knife. But make sure you don't cut it all the way through because we will be needing this and we'll pin it inside. Just cut it like a little gap between the lines that you can fold it and put some hot glue in it. I'll show you what I meant later. This is what I meant by cutting some piece and fold it inside and like make it stable by the hot glue gun. So it looks like this. Make sure you do it to the both side, and yeah. And then you want to cut about 2 centimeters here. Just cut straight across. I'll show you what I mean. After that, you should begin something like this. So this is what I mean by cutting this straight down. This is about 2 centimeters. Cut straight down. Do it for this both sides. You will shorten it up because I think something was wrong with the measurement of this thing. Because shock ejection part should be over here, and the end of the shock ejection part should be right next to the trigger guard, which is going to be over here. And I found that it's like 2 centimeters extra long, so I decided to just cut it off. Okay, so the shock ejection will be on the the right side panel of the shotgun, and the length between the right front to the first cut it will make here will be about like a 1.03 inches, and from here to here will be about 504 centimeters. Okay, so yeah, so from here to here will be about 5.5 centimeter from here to here, and I just make sure just cut it out. So yeah. Okay, so after that, you want to get a piece that looks like this. You want to cut a part out so it will match to the shock ejection part. And then on the back side, make sure it's going to be on the back side. See the where this thing stops. You want to make sure it doesn't like touch that, and we'll draw a line right through here. The first line to the second line here, all the way across. Will be like 2 lines across and make a strip. And you want to make sure that it's going to be like an inch from each other. So okay, so after that you want to cut some little pieces in the middle and just start folding it. Like, don't cut all the way through, just make some lines, so you will get like a nice rounded top. And next thing you do, just glue it right on. Make sure you don't glue this part of the gun either. We're just gluing from here, this point, to this point. Do not glue this part. Do not glue this part. After gluing that piece to the body part, it should be looking like this. And make sure that the extra part on the bottom, do not cut it off, because we won't connect that to this piece I will be covering later. Okay, so right here, where would the extra part be? You want to remove the layer and make sure you don't cut it all the way through. Just leaving it in a piece of cardboard there. And later we're going to use the extra part that you should be having, because you didn't cover this part up if you are listening. And just cover it up separately because it will look better. Trust me, it will. It will work well. After that, you should be getting something look like this. And then later you want to get another piece of cardboard, and then you want to just get the same exact measurement as you did on the top, and then you want to put, yeah. So this distance will be 2 centimeters, and you want to cut the other side and just glue it right on the bottom. Make sure that later there will be like a little gap right here, since that will be the shelling going in. But actually not like real shells, just like a little detail where the shells will be going in. So this will be the look of after making the body, and also cutting a bottom where the shell will be going in. And then you want to use a piece that looks like this and just like glue it right there. It should be going up like this, like inside. Okay, so remember the piece that we cut off before? So you want to make sure every side is covered with cardboard except for this here, the hole right here, and just glue it onto the body, and this will be start making the M4 stock. Okay, so you want a piece to look like this. You want to just get a piece of cardboard, and roll it up, and then use another piece to roll around it, and you want to glue half of this here. Don't put it all the way, just half of it here. After turning the previous step, you should begin something look like this. And then you want to get another piece and roll it up about length of just about this long. And you want to use your hole puncher on something and punch a hole in the front here. And you want to get something to drill through the here. Do not go all the way through. And yeah, so now we will begin making the M4 stock. Okay, now you want to cut out a piece like this and layer it 2 or 3 times, depends on how you like it. So I layered it 2 times and then used a thin piece of cardboard to cover it up, cover the corrugations up so it look nicer. And now you want to use the tube you just got, you made, and glue it here. You want to make sure the hole is pointing down, not up. After that, you want to look a piece look like this, and I want to fold it down in between the middle and cut some of the pieces off, but do not cut it all the way through. And you want to fold it like this and attach it to the bottom of the stock. Now you want to get 2 pieces of this, 1 piece of this. The white part you see here is going to be 2 centimeters. Just cut the rest of off. Okay, now you have this piece, and the front piece you want to cut a little bit so you could get this. And that you should be like a spaced between this part and this part. After that, it should look like this. Now you want to get a piece that look like this and there about 2 or 3 times, and then put it right here between this, and that. Okay, so after making that and attach it to the stock, you want to cut 2 pieces like this and just glue on both sides and use another piece of cover over with a hole. And now I'm going to use a piece of paper roll up to fit in here, and now attach to that. I'll show you one. Okay, so after rolling that piece of paper, let's pull this out first. Like this paper right here, you're gonna want to do not glue it on. Just put it right through it. See here, and it should be all lined up, the holes and that too. So basically, when you put this here lined up with the hole inside, and put this through it here. Okay, wait. Let me see something. There we go. You should be able to get this, and it does not go down. So it's pretty hard. But like later I'm gonna add another hole like right here. So like when actually no, yeah, I'm gonna just put it like this. So yeah. So this is the M870, the stock done. Now I'm gonna make the hair trigger. I mean, not a hair trigger, but the pistol grip for the shotgun. After cutting that part out, you should begin something look like this. And then after you made this piece, you want to flip on the other side, and make sure instead of the front going this side, you want to make sure the front goes that side, and trace this whole thing again. Basically, just making like a mirror of this.